Hello everyone. Good evening, good morning. Hello data science enthusiast. I'm Anija Shingan. Today I bring the new topic common errors in string data type Python and how you can fix it. Because we have just finished the Python data type in detail, I wanted to show what kind of errors you may face, and most oftenly error occurs when you are practicing with the string data type. Don't worry if you are getting the more errors. This means you become expert programmer, good programmer. Okay, errors are your friend because you will try to fix it and you will get more knowledge, and it will be very easy for you in future. Okay, so now let's start. Again, the very first thing, always rename your notebook with the professional title. I rename it with the common error string data type because I'm going to discuss this today. The first most common error type occur in a string data type is use invalid string method. When you are using the invalid method which does not exist at all. Okay. So what kind of message it will throw on you? So I have taken this. What I'm trying to do now, I will try to append a new string or concat a new string in the existing string. Okay. So if I use append method, okay, I will say word, right? See, so what error it is showing? The very first thing, if you get the error first time, how would you read it? It will show you here attribute error at the top, and then it will also highlight the line at which line during execution the error start occurring, and your execution will stop there. It will not take you further. Okay, it will stop you immediately there. So here is the main message regarding your error. It is saying string object has no attribute append. So string is your object. This means data type, object, existing data type. Instead of string, it can be integer, it can be list, it can be dictionary, it can be tuple, sets, any kind of object. Okay. So it has no attribute append means it does not contain this kind of method. Your string data type does not support append method with it. It may like support other kind of data type, maybe list, right? So this means you should immediately remove the append function. Okay. And if you want to concat the new string into the existing string, how would you do that? Either you can declare a new string or you can pass the value directly. I'm declaring the new string here with the new variable. Then we will say new string is equals to now string 1, and we will use concat sign. So this is called the concat sign which we use with the string data type if you want to concat the new string with the existing string, not append method. And there is a no concat method as well. Okay. So then we will see here string 2, and if you want you can add the space as well. Okay, like this. And now we will print. Here we go, print new string. Here we go. So you fix the error. If you got now this kind of error, your first task is just check, am I using the correct method or not with this data type? Okay. Or either does this method exist or not? So these two, if you think in these two way, it will fix your problem very quickly. Okay. The other error is fix the invalid string error. Okay, I will tell you. For example, you are writing a program and you want to print the age and name of the person, right? Like this. So you are trying to print it like this. Print name or age. Maybe like this. Let's try. It printed. Okay. But if I'm asking you to print it like this way, just concat and print. Okay. So see, this kind of error will occur. Now maybe you are thinking, why are you printing using the concat if it, but I wanted to show you that. That's why I'm printing in this way. So this means you cannot, can only your, it is saying name and age. It is highlighting this. This means error is occurred at this line. Can only concat string to string. This means you can only use the plus operator with the string to string concatenation. You cannot concat integer with the string. Okay, so how you can fix it? You need to convert this into string. Don't worry, I will convert it just for the printing purpose because I'm not using age further for the calculation. So if you remember in the first lesson, I have taught you the typecasting. You can convert any data type into another data type. I'm again going to use this method today. So we will convert the integer into string data type like this. Okay. And now, if you want, you can give the space as well with the more concat sign like this. Okay. And then print. Here we go. Okay. So remember this thing. If you are getting the error, cannot concat string to integer. This means you are trying to concat the two different data types using the concat plus operator, which is impossible. Okay. It should be both string data type. Okay. So now you have learned two error how to fix it. This is the most common error. When you are practicing with the string data type, you will find these error very common. Sometimes we do the typo mistake. Sometimes we attach the wrong method which does not even exist. Or sometimes we are applying the method. If like for example, if append method will work with the list, it should also work with the string. We forgot string does not support append method. Okay. Now we will talk about the immutable nature of the string. Immutable, as I mentioned in my previous video, once the string is declared, you cannot make any changes in that. It is immutable. Okay, I will show you. Now I'm going to use the string, you are here 1. So I will say here string 1. Remember we did the indexing in the last lesson. So I'm going to use the index here. Okay. So here I'm saying string 1 at 0 is equals to, let's add h. Okay. So I am then saying this, print this. So what do you think now? Will it replace it or it will throw error? Just think about it. Okay. We can try, right? Now see. String object does not support item assignment. So what does it mean? This means you have already declared string 1 is equals to hello. And what I'm trying to do now, I'm trying to replace the character which is at a 0 index with the h. You will say it already contained the h. You can use any other character. This is your wish. You can use the I, right? But still you will get the same error. Okay. Because you cannot make any changes in the existing string. You cannot change the characters. This is impossible like in string. Okay. So if you want to a string add something into the your existing string, again you need to use the concat sign. Okay. You can concat I with the hello without space. This is a solution. Okay. So how you can do that? Like this. So you will see string 1, here concat, you will see now I. Okay. So here we need to first comment it and this one as well. Okay. Because it will keep on throwing the error. And then we can print string 1. Okay. Here we go. So now it does not print the I. Can you tell me why? Sorry, why? Anybody? Because I'm not reassigning. Remember, I'm just doing on the fly. I'm not reassigning. It is not will give you this output, right? You have to reassign. string 1 like this. Now it will show you the correct output. So now you have seen while doing work, I also miss the one step and it just give you the output and you will start thinking I have already concat and it is still not printing anything and it is not showing any error. So these are the most oftenly common errors. Okay, mistyping, misspelled, wrong methods, conversion, and everything. Okay, so till so far you have learned three most commonly error occurs. Immutable, you cannot assign the any new value to your existing string at the index position. Okay. Second thing, you cannot concat using the append or any other method. You need to use the plus operator. Third common error, you cannot print string and uh, and integer while using the concat method because you are trying to print the two different data types together and you are trying to concat string with the integer. Okay. Practice, practice, practice. Do more practice. Okay, more errors. This means more errors is equal to expert programmer. It's a simple logic. Okay, and now mixing string and non-string types. Okay, if you are trying to mixing the string with the non-string type means again this is the same thing. Like if you are trying to mixing the integer with the your other type. Like for example, one is your string data type hello and you are trying to mix it with the integer value. Okay, so this will also cause the error. So this is the same example I have given above. This one you can try again and throw the error and then you can fix it. Okay. So this is the same. This is just for your practice and you can write your own code here. Okay. The next is misusing the escape characters. Escape is backslash, forward slash, slash and whatever. Like for example, if you are trying to print hello, we are using n, right? And then world. Okay. So you can see it is like printing the word in the next line, right? So this is fine. But if I will do like this way, and then here we go, then concat. Now use this. Now what error it is like giving you? Unexpected character after line continuation character. It is not picking up, right? So whenever you are using the escape character, use it carefully. Okay? Because this is also the string data type. You need to write it inside the double quotes. This escape characters as well. Okay? Like this. So here we go. Now this and this. Okay. Now let's see what it will do. This is what I will want. Okay. So this is the escape use of escape character. Sometimes there is a when you are doing the file handling, right? And you are trying to read the characters, you add these escape characters at that time, right? And you are also in the escape characters, you are giving the path like C, colon, double slash, right? So you need to take care of these slash sections as well during the file handling. Okay. This is also the very common error during the file handling in Python. Now we will talk about the indexing error. Here we go. I'm again using the my string one. So what I'm trying to do, I want to print the character at 10. See, so it is, oh, sorry. It should be string. So it is saying string index out of range. Very common error. Very common error. Okay. So this is most often error. So string index out of range means the index you are defining does not exist at all. So in the string one, I have a hello. How many characters you have in the hello? HELLO, 5 characters. So there is a no 10th index, right? So it is wrong. Now, how you can fix it? The first thing should come in your mind when there is an index out of range. This means you are typing the wrong index. That's it. It's a very simple error and it's very easy to fix it. So we can say here, let's say 5. That's all. Okay. It is showing the I because we have concat in the previous string I with it. Mhm. Now you are saying I'm talking about there are 5 characters, but I'm printing 5 white. It did print the I. It should be the 6th character, right? Remember, indexing is always start with the 0. So I is at a index number 5. Total character are 6, but index position start from 0. Okay, so start from 0 to it will become up to 5, 6. Okay. Now we will talk about the ASCII code error. This is also a common error when you are doing the file, again the file handling, you are reading some files in the UTF code or other things. Okay. So I have written the example here. Let's say you have a byte data, this one, and you are trying to, like, what you are trying to do, you are writing here, reading the data in the ASCII. Okay, because you think it's a alpha character, it's containing integer and mix of everything, so it's a ASCII characters, you can read it. So we can just say print text. So see what it is saying. It is saying ASCII code cannot decode byte. This is very common error again. This will oftenly you may face during file handling because when you are reading the file, there may be a different type of, like, the data in the form of ASCII characters, in the form of mixed characters and everything. Okay. So it should be your UTF-8. Okay. Now it will read. This means this is fine. Okay, so this is like telling you like it can decode your above character because this is you need to decode the sky character into the correct form. That is your UTF-8. Okay, so this is also most common error, and if you got this kind of error, you can fix it by passing the correct type of decoding. Not sky, it should be UTF-8. Okay. Now we will talk about the case sensitivity. String data type is case sensitive. Okay. Now in the string one, we have a hello. Okay. We can declare new string here. No worries. We can say string here. Let's see Python. Okay. Now I'm going to use conditional statement. Remember we did it. If string 3 is equals to Python, then it should print matched. Okay. So it is saying invalid syntax. So why it is saying invalid syntax here? Can anybody tell me? Now you can see there is a typo error. Guess why it is saying this? Mm-hmm. Hmm. We are trying to assign the Python 3 to string 3. I want to do the comparison. So it should be double equal to. Okay. So this is the way how you can fix it. Now see the result. It did not show any error, but it did not print the matched. Why? Because my string 3 is a Python and I am also asking if string 3 is equals to Python, it should print matched, right? But it is not doing. Why? Just notice here. This P is title and this P is lowercase. So it won't match. So this means string data type is case sensitive. You should be very, very attentive when you are doing the comparison during the string data type while using the string data type. Okay. So I will make it bigger. Sorry, title. That's it. Okay. Now you have learned the two different mistake. One is typo mistake and it throw me this error, invalid syntax. right? So sometimes student just got frustrated. They just forgot, oh, it was a silly or small mistake. I just forgot to add the small equal to sign. Okay. So keep yourself like motivated whenever you are getting the error. This is the way how you will become the expert programmer. Now we will like talk about the leading spaces, or any we can see here string 4, and I will give the space here. Okay. And now if I am printing it, string 4, it is printing Python, right? But you can see it is taking the space there. So whenever you are like want to take care of the space and other thing, we can also add one more thing here. If we do the comparison, if we say string 4 is equals to Python, okay, again, then it should print good to go. Okay, so I'm going to print it. Now let's run it. Okay, again I forgot, so we will add this. And you can see it did not say good to go. It did not print it. Why? Because here you are giving the space, right? But in machine learning, this is the like you will not give the space, but the data you are getting from the third party, they may have a space. So you need to clean the data. So what method you can use here? So whenever you are doing the comparison, right, you can strip off. Okay, there is a one method, strip. So you can apply that method here, strip. Okay, and this. Okay, so whenever if there is a string 4, right, and sorry, we should not use here, it's my mistake, sorry about that. We need to strip off the space here. So we will do here strip, here we go, string. Okay, then you can like strip off the method here. Now again this new error is arising. So what is that? There is some typo mistake I did with the method. Okay, so that's why if you got this kind of error, name strip is not defined, this means this method does not exist. Either I did the like typo mistake or method does not exist. Now how you will fix it? So do you know why this error occurred? Am I using the method in correct way? Is this method correct? Like the method name is correct? So there are two questions, right? Sometimes what happen, we know the correct method name, but we don't know how to use it. Okay, that's why I type like this way, so you can see the more errors. And this is very common. Whenever we are typing the code, we do like something like this way, because we are just keep on typing and we forgot how to use a specific method with the this data type. Okay, so this is wrong. How you can correct it? It should be like this. Okay, because this is method. Remember in the previous lesson, I told you every method will be used like the way using dot, and we will put it into here. Okay, now let's run. Now it is printed. So in the single code, I have shown you the 3 different errors. Okay, the first one is uh, space error, how you can fix it, right? It was not matching. It was not showing you any error, but it was also not giving you the expected results. Okay. Second thing, I typed the like a correct name of the method, but I was applying the method in a wrong way. So it showed you, it occurred the second error. This method is not defined. Okay, so there are two reasons. Either you are applying it in a wrong way or either you have misspelled the method. But I did not misspell that method, so I will cut off that thing. So now the question is, I'm not applying it in a correct way. That's why I showed you here. So this is very common method and students often does this mistake, do this mistake. Okay. Now the next is forgetting string formatting. Remember in the first or I think in the second lesson I told you you can use the formatting F method to write your output in a more professional way. Okay, so you can do that instead of like let's say if you are passing here age 25 and name is equals to Eric. Okay, one way is like we printed above, right? You will do the typecasting and print it. Other way, you can use the formatting method, okay, like this. So you can say first you want to print the name. Alice is of age. That's it. So there is a no typecasting. Okay. So you can expect what kind of error here can be arised, right? So you can use the your formatting method. And if you are like missing the curl bracket like this, sometime what happened? Student write the curl bracket, but they forgot to pass the value like this. Then this kind of error occurred. And sometime so if we write here like name or age, okay? Student does this, but what they do like this way, okay? So your output is this. You will say, oh, the value is not printing. Why it is not printing? Why it is not printing? I have used a curl bracket. I have used the bracket. Why it is not printing? Because you forgot to add the formatting syntax. This is also the most common error, okay? So how you can fix it quickly? By adding it. That's it. Okay. So this was all about the most common string data type errors when you are practicing with this like the common string data type. You watch my this video and you will be able to fix your errors in a few seconds. Okay. And don't worry, errors are your friend. Don't get frustrated. Keep patience, keep learning, and happy learning. Happy data science. I will see you in the next video. And if you're a newcomer to my video, please don't forget to subscribe my channel. I'll see you in the next video. If you have any question, send me your notebook at contact@sciencedatascience.com. Thank you so much for watching my video.